What is up, Nutsacks? JJ back here from Run Pure Bets with another free pick for you. It's how it's going to be in college football for Monday, January the 10th. Game's going to be played between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Some cool kids may refer to this as the college football playoff national championship. Current betting spread is Georgia minus 2.5. Total 52. So last week with the two playoff games, we went 1-0-1. Pushing the final game, we cashed the Bama team total under 35.5 with ease, or 35, whatever it was, with ease. Pushed the full game over between Michigan and Georgia at 45. Now, I know some of you may have gotten 45.5 late, which is unfortunate, especially with how good Georgia's offense played that game, and Michigan didn't help much. But needless to say, we head into the Natty Ship rematch of the SEC championship. So I look at this game from a few different angles, and we'll just dive right in here. My favorite look, though, is Georgia team total over 26.5. VIG's a bit high at minus 126. Definitely high for the picks I usually give out, but you could try to find 27 at less VIG. I'm sure you will. But I did fire minus 126 FanDuel in New Jersey over that 26.5 number for Georgia. Look, I often talk on trying to extract line value from previous lines, and Georgia's team total was up past 28 when these two first met, and here we now get this number under 28, key number, even under 27, another key number. Now, I know that Georgia and Kirby Smart are like Nick Saban's children, but numbers are what they are for this season. This Georgia offense has been so underrated all year long. Like, everybody talks about how good this defense is and how many NFL studs are on this defense. But as you saw against Michigan, this Georgia offense can fuck. This is nearly the lowest team total of the year for Georgia. Their team total against Michigan was similar. I believe it was also 26.5 around the same VIG. They smashed that. And let's be honest, Georgia would have scored 50 if Michigan's offense actually showed any level of potency. Georgia just completely slowed the game down once they had a huge lead, and they still got a few extra points there. But in this spot, I expect Bama to get their points, and enough where it'll keep Georgia continuing to try hard to get over this small number at 26.5. And yes, the first time these two played, Georgia only scored 24, but they had 450 yards of offense. They lost the turnover battle 2-0. They were still just a field goal away from going over this number. Bama without Mechie has been a bit of a concern, and it kind of showed a bit against Cincinnati. And this Georgia offense is going to load up to stop Jamison Williams. And look, Robinson's likely not going to be able to push through the tackles with ease like he did against Cincinnati. And this handicap ultimately comes down to this, though. I see multiple ways Georgia can slide over this number to 27. They can get there in a rout of Bama. They can backdoor if Bama goes up big, or lose a close game late, where Georgia's still trying to push over this number. I mean, in reality, this game is very likely to not be like a 17-7 variety. It can be, but I mean, it's hard to fathom, right? I thought about hitting Bama's team total under, or even Georgia with the spread. But their team total is just too short in this matchup, and it's just hard to ignore. Yes, Bama's defense looked excellent versus Cincy, but this Georgia offense is just a whole other animal. Bama's given up 400 yards twice this year. Once was to Arkansas, who scored 35 in a very competitive game. And the other was Georgia, who, yes, as mentioned, only scored 24 points. If UGA piles up 400-plus yards again, I'd expect them to push over 27 or 27-ish this go-around. All season long, this Georgia squad's been better than Bama. And credit to Bama for beating them the last go-around. And look, any given Sunday, right? And it could happen again. Bama could win this game again. But keeping Georgia's offense quiet is a bit hard to fathom on my end. So, yes, give me the top three offense this season in yards per play and points per play to get 4 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals in this spot. Should be a fun game regardless. I can care less personally who wins. But let's get points from the Bulldogs here. So, yes, the play, Georgia, team total over 26.5. Got this minus 126 FanDuel in New Jersey. May the odds be ever in our favor. Want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Create some fake accounts more. Thumbs up. If you did not enjoy, hope you fall on a bunch of Lego pieces. As always, drop comments below your thoughts in the vid. Let me know who you're betting for the CFB ship. I'm sure there's a bunch of player props. There's going to be a bunch of extra derivatives they'll let you bet for this game. So yeah, don't be shy. Fire away down below in the comment section. I'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m., talking the NFL slate here. Also, if you missed it, I did talk the 2 Saturday games in the NFL slate in a brief 15-minute video as well. So be sure to peek that. And then I'll be back at 12 p.m. for Run Pure Sports, final countdown show with JSU Holden. Talk a little DFS also. Be sure to check out Keg's live shows, as he'll now have more of those than ever, especially for private folks at Run Pure Bets. And don't also think you can't be watching the Spread and Tyler daily NBA rundowns. I'm also going to start doing some daily content in tennis with Spread as well, so start to stay tuned for that. But look, ultimately, head over to runpurebets.com to see everything that we're all about. As always, folks, gamble responsibly. Stay safe and run pure.